Good morning. Just waiting for more people to get settled. Nancy's here now, so we can get started, everybody.
That's right.
And Phyllis is here.
And
There's one
Phyllis.
earring hanging and nothing on the other.
I figured one is better than none. I like your style. That's awesome. Good attitude. That's right. Wow, go Phyllis.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
That is a style, by the way.
Oh, it is?
That is a style. So, you know, we went.
You're right in with it.
I probably shouldn't even
Tell
bring
us
this up,
about it.
especially while I was I'm being recorded, but I'm going to. So if I insult someone, I apologize. But the other day we were going on this boat with my daughter, right, for her birthday. It's second year. So the first year, last year, Captain Palco, the captain of the boat, his girlfriend was this first mate, and she ended up getting sick during the boat ride, and we saw the ambulance take her away when we got back from a bar, and yeah. So I know it's a little bit, you know, there's drinking involved and stuff, guys. So realize that we're not thinking like, you know, as normal human beings during the time. We were happy like our boat ride wasn't cut short, okay?
Thank God.
So-
So.
Yeah, exactly. So this year, we get there and he's like, give me 5 minutes, and he has a different first mate, right? So someone said, I think Alexander's boyfriend said, "Oh, is that Ashley?" And I'm like, I don't think so. She was like really petite, and this person wasn't petite. And they had long hair and a ponytail, and they had one earring hanging on the ear like this, like a big round ball. So, which is why I'm bringing up this whole crazy story. But so anyway, we get on the boat, and Captain Palco does his spiel. I'm a Navy Coast Guard captain for, you know, whatever. And he said, and this is my first mate, Matthew.
Oh.
End of the story there. So.
I was gonna say it's just 1 year from then.
I lost the other one. I said, you might just wear one. I
Oh,
like
gosh.
it, right?
It's very nice.
Trailblazer.
Very nice.
Welcome back, everyone. Oh, goodness. Okay, so welcome, everybody. Hope you enjoyed my story. Phyllis enjoyed it. That's all that matters. Yes. Phyllis has one earring on her ear, and that's where the whole story came from. So anyway, I didn't put you guys in. Let me start everything for you. Okay.
I usually walk around with lemons and they usually use one. It's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
I'm naked, I'm naked.
Yeah. Watermelon is good. Oh, that's for sure. Watermelon is very refreshing. Yes. You miss all the fun here, people that are not here, I have to tell you. All the whispers you don't hear.
I did one.
I've said it a million times. If it's important, schedule it. Calls, appointments, filming, team meetings, dinner, date nights, kids soccer match, then attack your day and stop wasting time. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So that's what people have the most problem with, right? Someone told me, we gave them home yesterday, and they know who they are, they're on this call. They said,
It's me.
you're not supposed to give yourself away. We were going through numbers and they said, you know, you were right. Because I didn't put anything in my calendar last week, I felt like I was busy all week, but I never really accomplished anything. So one of the great things about Game of Homes is that they have to fill out a sheet each week of all the income producing activities they do on a daily basis. And then they have to share that with the class. So that's something everybody should do just on a daily basis, whether in the class or not. It just reminds you of the things you're supposed to be doing. How many appointments do you have? Buyers, sellers, renters, you know, open houses did you do? Did you do any door hanging? Farming? Emails, yep. Eric always wins. He's like 8,700 emails this week, like literally. So opportunities to Anthony for Wicker Financial. Like, these are the numbers we roll up every single week, but it makes so much, it makes such an impact on these agents that come, because then they're like, they know, it's like a guide to what they're supposed to be doing every day, a reminder of what we should be doing. So again, make sure that you have everything on your calendar. It should be a work-life balance that you have, not just work, work, work. When I tell you to do a calendar, it should be every single thing that you have, so you can plan accordingly for your week.
And you know where you're wasting your time.
And you know where you're wasting your time. Absolutely. Absolutely. I always use the, everybody, your dieting is universal, right? I feel like everybody's been on a diets, whatever, right? It's something we all know what we're supposed to do, but we don't do it, right? I mean, that's our problem. So with that said, if you're on a program like Weight Watchers or something, right, you have to write down what you ate, right? So that you know. When you don't write down what you eat, you forget all about picking on the little fishy crackers that were in your kid's cup, or eating that chocolate chip from Anthony's office yesterday, right? Those things we totally forget about. We're like, oh my God, I don't remember eating anything bad yesterday. And yet, if we wrote it down, we'd be like, holy crap, we were really bad. So again, it's all about just noticing what you're doing and paying attention to that. So I just thought this was cute. This was something that I saw on on social media. And I think it would be probably a cute visual for everybody to have in their listing presentation, right? Hiring a real estate agent is like hiring a plumber. You get what you pay for, right? So just something cute to remind someone, maybe right before you get to the commission portion of, your conversation, whatever it is. But it's the honest truth. We all know, right, that we are very valuable, and that we're worth every penny that we're paid.
The left side should say FSBO.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get someone to alter that. So these awards that I share randomly during the month are what's sent to me from company-wide, right? So these are company-wide awards. So for offices, we were number 2 in dollar volume for Wiker.com. And the agent who brought us to number 2 for dollar volume in Wiker.com. I was too, I can't. My whole thing is gone. My whole thing has been ruined. Tabitha Williams was number 1 in the company wide for dollar volume for Wiker.com. So that's really, really impressive. I don't know if she's on here. I don't see her, but sometimes she might fly in any second here too. So you never know, but congratulations, Tabitha. It's really impressive. She's doing awesome with it. Yep. So building her business. So since there's a lot of spoiler alerts because I was not patient with my clicker, I want to give a special thanks to Carol Polk. She does so much for the office. She's always there when I call on her. Anything that we need, anything anybody needs, she's always available, always willing to lend a hand and help out. So I want to give her a special thanks. And last week she had brought up a great idea, which I wanted to, again, just reiterate and share with you guys again, which is we have some food here for the food pantry. We'd like to just have 1 week, this week from today till next week, to just everybody bring in something, or if you're not comfortable with going out, or you're not available to go out, I will come by and pick it up at your house. You can leave it outside in a bag. And this way we can, do some things for some of the people in our office, who are going through some times right now, which I'll give you updates on that. And obviously the food pantry is always looking. So here is a list. I printed one out. I'll print out a whole bunch and put them out by our space here where we collect the food. And just to give you a reminder or an idea of what things need to be done. I know sometimes you're in the store and like, I don't know what anybody needs, right? I can't remember. It just gets overwhelming. So here is a sheet that I printed off of the Interfaith Food Pantry website of what their needs are right now. Okay, so it's here on the slides, but I'll also print it out and I will put it in the by our collection, and I'll probably just send one as well with the meeting slides today. So thank you again, Carol, for always being wonderful and being you and great. So we really appreciate it. She is our queen. She is our queen. So Anthony just went away. I don't know where he is. So he's on the phone. So we'll get back to him. So, I gotta get by that.
By the question.
Yeah, really quick. I gotta get by the question quick. That's all I'm afraid of. So some office updates. So number one, office policies, something that has come up so often in the past, I'm gonna say 2 to 3 months. I feel like it's at least once a week, if not more, but is our policy of what we're cooperating to buyers brokers in this area. So 2.5% is something we do as a company throughout the GSMLS. And we're not going to change that. So if your client is really a stickler and wants to say, well, I'm not doing it for less than 4 and you want to do it for them, then you're doing it at 1.5%. Okay, so understand that.
Yes.
Tabitha's here. Tabitha's here. So yes, so in our area, that's what we give out. We're not discount brokerages. People do not call Weichert because they think they're going to get a discount. So the only reason we give discounts is because you are not presenting your value, right? So you really have to be strong, because nobody ever calls a Weichert agent thinking they're going to get discounts. It's just not what it is. It's just not the way we present ourselves in our area. We are the Nordstrom of real estate companies. So you really have to put that out there, right? So in other MLSs, it is a little different, and we can talk about that. Always come to me first before you sign an agreement with anyone, okay? In reducing your commission. So I just wanted to remind you of that because it comes up all the time lately. And there's been agents in our office who have been offenders. And so then when another office lists one, then someone comes to me and says, how come they can do it? And then I go to that manager and say, well, you're this one did in your office, and that's why my agent did it. We can't play those games. Nobody has time for that. So let's just all be fair to each other. We're all worth a minimum of 2.5%, right? Nobody
I
wants.
have a question though.
Sure.
I saw a listing the other day. It was a Weichert, a broker, a manager from a different office who had a listing in our area for under 2.5%.
So please let me know who that is off thing, and I will reach out to Joe McDonald, because if it's a manager, that's huge. You know, he will take care of that. You know, when it's an agent, I can only go to the manager.
I
can't-
don't remember who it was, but I remember looking at it and Lanny and I were like, what the F?
Yeah, no, definitely, Deb. If you can find it, share it with me today, and I will take care of that. And then the other thing is stop giving your money away. So at our last office manager meeting a few weeks ago, Joe shares how much each office has given away. So that means what the agents have given away, commissions out of their pocket. We are one of the top ones. I think it's us, Westfield, and Morristown that are the top offenders with giving money away after we've already negotiated our commission at the beginning, then renegotiating. But there are offices like Randolph who have given 0. Now, do you think that those agents never have a client that wants to take money out of their pocket? No, that's not true. It's that Donna Spinetta has an office policy that says, don't even come to me. Nobody's going to kill a deal, and it's going to work out. And that's what happens. They have not lost a deal because their agents have not given money away. We think they're gonna, but we never do. And you have to remind people, like I was on the phone with an attorney the other day, Friday, in the blazing heat because I had very bad service where I was. I was on the phone with this attorney saying, listen, you know, I think people forget that our commission is what pays our mortgage or rent. It's our health benefits. It's what puts food on our table. We have to pay taxes on that, right? There's so much that comes out of that. I don't think anybody realizes that. And I think it's something we really have to make sure our clients know in a nice way. You know, when they want to do that, we just have to tell them, like, I understand where you're coming from, but let me just explain to you where I'm coming from. And this is what I said to that attorney. I was very upset. I said, I'm going to fight for you guys. I'm going to fight for you guys. And I was like, it's not okay. It is not okay with me for an agent to take money out of their pocket because someone didn't plan accordingly or it didn't work out for them. You know, I can't do it. So that's something I think that we really have to let people know. We really have to be more proactive in explaining to people what exactly it is that our money goes to. You know, first of all, it's a quarter of what that number is. Let's be straight, right? It's a quarter of what that number is. And then once we get that, we have all these things to pay out. So I'm just asking you all because it's getting bad again, where, you know, everybody's going into our pockets. Everybody's always has their hands in our pockets, and I'm really getting sick of it. I really am. So agent updates. So agent updates, I just want to pull it up real quick because there was an update on Jim's wife and his mother that was shared. Here it is. Mail train. So surgery was a success, and this was posted yesterday from a friend of Allison, Jim's wife. And it said Allison's surgery was successful at removing any visible signs of cancer. She is recovering at home. She will start chemo on August 30th. Margaret, his mother-in-law, is currently undergoing chemotherapy for her cancer. And then just says, please read the dietary guidelines before you make a meal. They will be changing often. Okay, so that's a nice update on there. Everybody has received my email last night in reference to Terry Dearness's arrangements, which are this coming Saturday from 1 to 4 at Leonardo Funeral Parlor. It's a memorial service for her husband. And, you know, so that's what's going on there. We're waiting to talk to Mary Frances to see how she's holding up, and we'll give you an update on her. So just a lot of stuff going on in our office right now. I know I keep saying there's a black cloud over our office, and then agents keep saying there's a black cloud over the world right now. So I do have to keep that in perspective. But I feel like just so many things have happened in the you know, just recently, and it just is very disheartening. But thank you everybody for your support for all of these agents and stepping up. It's really been incredible, and they're very, very, very thankful. So the We Do It All Guarantee Program, we are #1 in the company with 21 right now, 21 clients who have signed up. So everybody wants to know what we're doing. What are we doing that nobody else is doing, right? Because other big offices have 1, just to give you a comparison. I think the highest office under us is like 9. So I'm going to give probably a big kudos to Anthony, because I'm sure he's a big proponent in why. Yes, a big proponent in why this is happening, because he's guiding the clients, but also just, you know, a thank you to all of you for being supportive. So remember, we have the stick in the ground signs that you can put in front of your listings or in front of an open house you're doing. We have the tent signs, tons of them that you can put anywhere you're going, anywhere you are. So just be sure to grab some of those. If we need more, we'll order them. And keep doing what you're doing, because it's a great program. It's a great program, and it sets you guys apart. That was the reason why Jim Weicker put this together, is to be able to set you guys apart. Okay. So this is just some of the information. The resources can be taken off of Weicker Design Center, and they can be signed up at weicker.com/we do it all. Tomorrow is the 21st annual charity outing. I will be there all day because we have our company-wide managers meeting. So they fly people in from all over to attend this. And it's an all-day event ending in the evening. So I will be there tomorrow. I'm not sure if anybody signed up for this event, but it's really a fun time. They do a great job there at Fiddler's Elbow. So if you haven't done it before, maybe think about doing it in the future. Great time, great. It's just a beautiful place. It's just a beautiful place, and it's all Weicker that day. So, and then the Founders Day picnic, I mentioned it last week. It's a picnic they're doing outside by the cafeteria, August 25th. So they're going to do a picnic. They're going to have some games, and everybody is welcome. So please sign up. Yes, it is already. It is next Wednesday. Thank you, Phyllis. So next Wednesday, time is going so quickly, is the Founders Day picnic. There is the email right there. Just click on that link. It'll send you to there. It says yes or no, and that you are attending, and then you could just send it off. So you just have to RSVP for them. And that's going to be in the afternoon. And then Donna Spinetta, if you've ever taken one of her RPR classes, she does an amazing job. She used to be a trainer at Realty Executives for years. She was a trainer. That's what she specifically did. So she does a great job at RPR. I signed up for this class. I'm going to take it myself. And it's this Friday, August 20th at 11 a.m. Okay, via Zoom. And this is a great resource. So everybody should take advantage of this. Everybody, regardless if you're new in the business, if you've been in the business a long time, a great resource for agents to have. And it's a free resource for you. So you should be taking advantage of it. This is very slow today. Unless this isn't working, which could be. Okay. So Stephanie, you want to announce that, and I'll get back to Anthony.
Yeah, I just have.
No,
this
that's right.
Yeah, I just have this one slide. Tomorrow's our August MTS workshop, and we're going to be doing same day buyers and sellers. And it's at 9 and 12. If you scan that QR code, or look at my email, I have the link in there.
Yeah, so scan the QR code. If you can't scan the QR code for whatever reason, Stephanie sent the link in the email so that you can sign up that way. And she'll resend it for you. I am going to get back to Anthony. Okay, here we are. This thing isn't working, so I'll move the slides for you.
Morning, everybody. Just an update on some numbers from last week. Okay. Inflation reports continue to come on the high side. The debate as to whether or not patients inventory will ease as supply channels open up, or will continue the long run is still up in the air. And that's the kind of volatility we've seen for the last many months in regards to what I've been talking about with inflation. As the rates go up, they come back down depending on what's going on. Interest rates rose after the jobs report last week as the inflation reports were on the horizon. However, they fell back after the reports were released, which seemed to indicate that the markets are buying the transitory argument for now. This week will feature retail sales. That's important. Industrial production and housing starts. The most important number will be retail sales, as it's the indicator of the consumer confidence. This doesn't really come into play in your world, just more of mine. Typically with buyers that are purchasing a home, let's say if they're renting a property, we sometimes on occasion need to get copies of their rental history, like especially if it's through like an apartment complex or a management company, to obviously confirm what they've been renting, they've been paying the rent on time so they can afford to buy. Where going forward, if there's a missed rental payment, they're going to look at that a little differently going forward to kind of give the buyers more opportunity to purchase versus something like that. Because just like a mortgage, if you've missed big payments on a mortgage, it will work on refinancing that mortgage. So they're trying not to kind of prohibit that on renters, so that'll allow more buyers to purchase. The app, we all know the app. If you're not using it, you should be. If you're not familiar with it, let me know. Everybody in this office is going to co-branded to the app in regards to that end. We need to talk actually on that. Just because some people get new phones and they don't have the app. We'll make sure we get that added on to as well. If that's taking place.
And you have the app if Anthony's face is looking at you when you go through your apps on your phone.
Right. If you're trying to go on like DoorDash or something, you might pass my face.
Exactly. All
Okay.
right, so,
We got trivia questions.
yeah, wait, I didn't hand out the things yet for some reason.
You need pens? You need pens?
Yeah.
Will.
I'll share Carol's. She'll share with me.
Get ready, people.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Nice reach.
Like that one?
Do you know the answer? Do you know the answer?
So Megan.
Okay. So the question is coming up. Remember, if you're here, they have papers and pens. They're going to write their answers in. If you're not here, please put it in the chat box.
Okay, assuming full eligibility, what is the maximum loan amount our company can do on a VA loan with no money down? A, 548,250, B, 822,375, C, 1 million, D, 1.5 million. And there's a hint, I said.
Here's a hint.
You might be surprised at the answer. That's what it says.
In red.
I
In red. Yeah, he really means. it.
think that's always the hint. Oh, I think that's always the hint. Okay, now we have 5 people. That's better.
That's B's, C. Oh.
Lonnie didn't answer.
It
Nope.
did. It did come through?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
I'm only concerned with Lonnie's answer, as you can see. Dennis is not here, no. Oh, there's Lonnie. Okay,
Okay, I didn't press enter, I'm sorry.
that's okay. We got it. All
You
right.
ready?
Yes.
The answer is D, 1.5
D,
million.
1.5 million.
That was what, you know, which-
So just think about it. You can have a veteran buying a house for $1.5 million, no money down, no mortgage insurance, no nothing.
Wow.
Nobody said D.
Well,
Nobody.
I did.
Oh, sorry. Carol Polk said D. Woo-hoo.
I did a loan last year, with a condo purchase in Millburn for like 1.1 million, no money down,
I don't know any.
Dang.
right?
Mhm.
Well, it's deserving.
It is.
Oh, for sure. It's only one of the only things, that's
Just little
benefits they
program.
get. Okay.
Thanks for making this stuff.
All right, we're gonna get into some regional news and updates. So just FYI, an institutional investment is an investor who purchases 10 investments a year, a minimum of 10 investments a year. Okay, so that's what they consider an institutional investment. So that shot up nearly a 6-year high. Institutional investors nationwide accounted for 4.6% of all single-family house and condo purchases for the second quarter of 2021, the highest level since the fourth quarter of 2015. So the latest figure was up from 3.2% in the first quarter of 2021 and from 2% in the second quarter of last year. So more investors are out there more now and purchasing single-family homes, right? Which we always think of multifamily homes are what they're basically doing. So percentage of single-family homes purchased by institutional investors. So this is from 2001 to 2021. There was a line. A lot of my stuff didn't come out graphically across 4%. So 4% was the average, and so you know, it's starting to creep up again. Is what they're showing it. We're the highest part. Or at the highest point since 2015 with institutional investors. Wait, now this isn't working either. Oh, there we go. See, there's my line. Got it. Okay. Single family rentals have long been a major subsection of the housing market, representing about 1/3 of 46 million rental homes in the US. However, nearly 98% of single family rentals are operated by mom and pop owners. Institutions did not enter the segment until after the global financial crisis in 2008 and remain a small slice of the market. So it's still a lot of mom and pop, you know, just regular people like ourselves purchasing investment properties, but the institutional investors are growing. So the institutionally owned single-family rental market has been rejuvenated by COVID-19. The revival comes with a new twist, the build-to-rent segment, in which home builders develop single-family homes to rent. Some 12% of new single-family construction in 2021 is being done for rentals specifically. So we also see that with apartment buildings, right? We've seen a lot of apartment buildings going up versus condo complexes and townhome complexes, even in our area. So the rental market is continuing to grow and extremely a very solid market still. Forbearance. So percentage of overall forbearances. So see how it's consistently come down, which is great. The numbers have consistently come down. So again, the reason these slides are so important because this is where it's gonna, these are the stats that we'll share with you that will show we're not gonna see we're not in a bubble. It's not gonna crash. And we're not gonna see the foreclosures and short sales we have in the past. This is where our new market is, right? This is where the appreciation is where it's supposed to be. So cumulative forbearance exits for the period from June 1st, 2020 through July 25th, 2021. Okay, how things have changed from last June, right when everything started, basically, right in the height of COVID, to basically today. So 44% were paid in full, 38.9% worked out a repayment plan, and 17.1% were still in trouble. You see that 1.5% repayment plan, short sales, and Ds in lieu. That's the small section. That's the section that shares with you that this is not going to be a financial crisis like last time. That's really what people need to understand, because I think people still, there is a percentage of people that still think we're in a bubble and that's going to crash. And those buyers are waiting for that crash, and when the homes depreciate, and it's not going to happen. So while some borrowers will not be able to recover from the financial distress COVID inflicted on them and will face the choice of selling their home or losing it to foreclosure, there won't be enough of those properties to fix supply and demand imbalance in the market. And they shouldn't need to be sold at so much of a discount that they impact prices in any given market. So concerns over foreclosure increases have been widely overestimated. So here is a break chart. An additional 431,960 foreclosures would just make up for the last 2 years. So think of that big number. So in 2017, number of consumers with new foreclosures was 300,000. And then in 2018, it went a little bit below. 2019, again, very, very similar. 2020, we were short 161,000 foreclosures. And this year we're short 270,000 foreclosures. Look at that. So we're not going to be back in that market again, which is all good news, but it's something we have to share with some of our buyers. So year over year, house appreciation, the Federal Housing Finance Agency House Price Index gave it at 18% nationwide. CoreLogic, 17.2%, and the S&P 16.6%. So all about the same year over year house appreciation. And we've all seen that. And we're still seeing it. I'm still hearing from agents that homes are appraising higher than what the buyers are purchasing them for. So basically a home is appreciating before you even close. You're getting that appreciation built into the home, which is incredible. So year over year price appreciation by price tier. So overall, this is our from 2013, look where we are today at 2021, right? And then here you see low and low to medium, right? So it's based on price tier. Now they've added medium, high to high. So high has seen the least amount of appreciation, but still has appreciated, right? Since 2019, when we had a big dip in the market for higher priced homes or luxury homes. And now look in 2021 where we came with the medium, high, and high price homes. They've overcome everything, right? We didn't see things move. I remember 3 years ago, just coming over to this office, agents who had homes in Mountain Lakes were not moving. They weren't moving. Nobody was looking at them. They weren't moving. And now all of those homes, right? We see multiple offer situations on those homes. Those homes are going $100,000, $200,000 over. So really, never a better time.
What about interest rates? Do they think the interest rates are going to stay this way? Once those interest rates, if they go 2%,
I don't think we're
They're
gonna see
never
a
gonna go
2%
in.
jump at all. I I think if you see a 2% jump in interest rates,
That's
there's
gonna be
so
it,
much
yeah.
other major things kind of going on. And I'm talking about like, they're always looking to kind of raise rates because they're so low, right? So the thing is, when they think about raising rates, maybe it goes on by 0.5%, maybe a point, you know what I mean? Because we got to like 4% or a little over 4 or like a year and a half ago, I guess, or whatever it was right before the crash. Not the crash, rather, excuse me. But I mean, if we saw like 5%, that like drastic of a move, there's too much other things going on that, you know, kind of have to counter that. And I don't think we have an economy that's built to kind of withstand that kind of, because it would really slow things down tremendously. So, but I mean, you know, the goal is my goal, but you know, they plan on trying to ease rates up, move them in the direction, but not in a major way. But that's always what we stress to buyers, right? Like, hey, listen, buy now, because even though you might be paying more for the house today, if the rate is a point higher, right? You're paying that much more for a house that's even lower just because the rate's lower.
Yeah.
So it still makes sense to get it now, you know, at least on 2.75. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, to get that versus 4, it's a, you know, it's $150, $200 potential difference monthly. You know, long term, it's enormous.
Yeah, and I've never seen, I mean, and I could be wrong, but I've never seen the rates go drastically up.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
They're
it
always
kinda-
up like maybe a quarter of a point to a half a point max,
And
but
that's why
never
we always
adjust it.
bring these things up. I think everything is data dependent, right? It depends on what's going on. You got a stock market that's like this right now. You know, I mean, you know, it'd be very surprising to see that go, you know, that kind of swing. It's not going to rise like almost like the appreciation we've seen, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, for some people, rates going up 0.25% is very sensitive from an affordability standpoint to a personal standpoint, and it kind of throws off their complete mojo.
And that's a great question. That's a great question, because that could affect us. So I thought this was really interesting. I had to check numbers. I had to go back to my slide last week and say, did I take it from my slide last week? Or did I go to a previous slide like a month ago? Like, I really was like, there's something not right here. Like, literally, I went over and over it. But the amount of homes that went under contract in the last week, so I judge the activity of the market just by you guys reaching out to me. That makes sense to you. So the more agents are calling me with problems or questions, the more busier I know the market is getting, because that means you're out in the streets doing stuff, and that means you need help, right? So that makes it, you know, that's how I gauge it. And it has been so quiet the last month or so, maybe even longer, but so quiet. This Thursday, Friday, bombarded Saturday, bombarded with phone calls. And I was like, yes, it's coming back again. It's coming back, and we're in August. We didn't even have to hit September. Like, that was really what I was saying. That was really my feeling. I think I sent Stephanie a text on Friday saying, I can't believe how busy I am today with everybody. So this has just confirmed everything I was thinking, So even though the amount of total active homes are about the same, the number of homes that went under contract in the past week is unbelievable.
It is.
Unbelievable. And I swear, I looked over and over and over again. I was like, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. And then you can see, you know, absorption rate, how it went. Because remember, I even remember saying last week for Morris Plains that it was at 3.5, but I see that happen with all towns. And then the following week, it evens itself out. So, you know, you'll see a blip where 1 week it's a little bit higher. Like, just incredible amount of activity last week. Everything at least doubled or more. Every town had double the amount of homes go under contract or more. And I've seen that, and I felt it, and agents also told me they felt it. So just interesting, very, very interesting to see. More homes went under contract in Morris Township than are available, in Boonton Township than are available, in Randolph, in Denville. So things have picked up drastically again. And literally, I was like, this can't be. There's something wrong. I'm doing something wrong. But I wasn't doing anything wrong. Just,
Really good to know.
yep, things are picking up. So new listings on the market. Deb and Lonnie, do you want to share your new listing?
We talked about it also last week, 731 Belleville Avenue. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath condo. And it's a nice unit. Downstairs in the basement, it has a storage room it's a nice sized storage room, and it has its own washer and dryer in that storage room. Apparently, it's not like a community washer dryer, it's your own.
And it's an extra large storage room. It clean.
Thank you, Deb.
So it's on the market for 225. We've had some interest in it, but it's not gone yet.
Great. Thanks, guys. Jacob has 50 Chestnut Street in Belleville at 450,000. He put in his remarks, I thought this was funny, because when they remove remarks, they don't read the description. It's automated. They just tag certain words that you put in. He put in owned by the same family, and they flagged it and took it out. So you can't have the word family regardless of what it says. Nice family, same family, extra family, huh? If you put it in the remarks, it's going to flag it because it automatically does it. It's not being read by anybody. I'm not sure if Mara's on. 283 Pleasant Hill Road in Chester for 550,000. Finn, are you on? You want to talk about 54 Overlook in East Hanover?
Yes. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath ranch with partially finished, framed out basement walkout, priced at $529. I have a lot of interest in it. I'm getting like 3-4 showings a day. There's only like 16 listings in East Hanover right now. It's crazy. And Gloria's and mine are in like the same price range.
Thanks, Cheryl.
So, thanks, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Thanks, Cheryl.
So
Thank you,
it should go quick.
Yeah,
Thank you.
for sure. Congrats on
And
that.
Cheryl Tully,
Yeah, yes, that's why we can't talk anymore. Or I can't talk. I'm speechless.
wow. She changed her look. We're working on her tan.
Yes. She's working on
Thanks,
it.
guys. Thanks. I appreciate it. I've been at the beach all summer. Let's not kid ourselves.
That's what we haven't heard from her. She's been hanging out on the beach, working on her tan. Oh my gosh. Anyway, thanks, Finn. Finn, Cheryl. The Lee team has 60, I can't say. Thank you, 66 Sunrise Drive, Hanover Township, $499. Deb Reagan, 361 Cherry Street in Elizabeth for I can't see anymore, $250. Deb, do you want to talk about it? Your exclusive? I know I saw you on.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, yep. So it's like a 3-bedroom, one bathroom. Really nice. Everything's basically the first floor is like an open concept. It's like the living room, dining room, kitchen, wooden floors throughout. The basement is just like another, it's the basement is finished. So it's really nice, and it has a nice backyard, which is perfect for entertaining. Like my favorite part is the 3rd floor, which is the attic, where the 3rd bedroom is, and it has like it has a really nice big walk-in closet.
Nice, very nice. It looks beautiful. So congrats. Anyone else have anything new coming on the market? Price improvements in search of?
I have 2 more listings coming out. One in Lake Hiawatha. I have a 4-bedroom, 1.5-bath colonial faces east in Lake Hiawatha for $499. And I got another one in Richard Mine Road, 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 2nd floor, updated with a basement for $195.
Nice. And that was from farming. You know,
Yeah, and
you sent
she
out a
interviewed
postcard.
she interviewed an EXP agent, and he actually lowered his commission to try to beat me, and she still picked me.
Good.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
And she told me I picked you because you have experience in this area. And I liked your energy.
Yep, that's awesome. And, you know, his card said that he got so much over on another property in that development, right? So it doesn't, at that point, it doesn't even matter. If you can get more for your client, that 1% or 0.5% doesn't even make a difference if they're getting more money in their pocket in the end. And that's what they should be concerned about. So.
Yeah. You say
Is
for
that really-
0.5%,
is that
it
you,
wasn't
Vin, or
worth
is that
hiring.
Cheryl? We're not sure if it's you. Vin,
Hi.
or-
I'm here, it's Kim. I have 2 new listings coming out next week. One in Mars Plains, fully renovated from top to bottom, 3-bed, 2 full bath. It's awesome. I mean, brand new kitchen, brand new bathrooms, new floors, roof, furnace, you name it, it's brand new. That'll be on next week, listed at $525. And then 116 Cayuga, White Meadow Lake, 3 beds, 2 full baths. That'll be listed at $360, and that's on next week also.
Oh, that's a good price.
Wow, that's
Thanks.
awesome. Those are 2 great listings, guys, coming up. You have people, you know, you're working with, you should be letting them know. 2 great listings.
Hey, Missy,
Congrats,
it's
Kim.
Bob here.
Hey, Bob.
Drop the price on 2 Schoolview Drive in Morris Plains from $735 to $710. So anybody has some buyers, and he's still willing to negotiate. If anybody has a Morris Plains buyer that's looking for 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths in a nice location.
Great, that's a great property. Anybody else?
Hi, it's Priscilla. Mike and I are relisting 66 Mountain in Mendham for $599. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath colonial, great flat backyard, great location. Needs a little bit of, needs some work. So the price reflects that.
Great. So these are all good open house opportunities too. You know, that's where we get a lot of our business from, those open houses. So let's not forget how important they are. Anyone else have anything? I know someone told me they were in search of, who was I speaking with this week? New construction townhomes. Someone
That
want
was-
to know listing appointment.
That was me, Missy.
Yes, Lori, thank you. And I
New
want
lux-
to,
New luxury townhomes that have not been advertised yet.
so if anybody knows of any, please let Lori know.
Lori, it's Mara. I have a really, it's not new, but a really lovely condo at James Street in Morristown coming on. That's like an N unit. It's almost new. If that would be of interest.
I don't think so because they're aware of that development and it's not something that's on their radar.
Okay.
All right, thank you though.
You got it.
So Mara just shared something that's coming on, if anyone has anybody there. We got that little spoiler alert out. Anyone else have anything to share? Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate you being here, and we're here if you need anything at all. Savannah's back. I'm so happy about that.
Missy,
Yes,
this is Lori. Can I say something?
sure.
Okay, so I have a client that they've been looking at houses for a while. And this is going to be they're very picky, which I know a lot of people are. Their max is 800. They really want a ranch, but if not, they really want the master on the main floor. And they really want a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. If not, they just want a workroom. She has like a painting studio. The 1-car garage is okay, and they want it to be level. They don't want one of them steep driveways. It doesn't have to be a big lot. They don't want to care for a lot of yard. Open kitchen, or where it can be converted. It doesn't have to have a formal dining room at all. They do not want Parsippany. Morristown, Hanover, Florham Park, Madison, Chatham, Summit, Covent Station, no power lines, Central Air, and really that's it. If anybody has anything, please let me know.
So are they willing to do work, Lori, or is it like they want everything done? Which one?
They pretty much want everything done unless they can like knock out a wall to make it more open space. They don't care about the, like I said, the formal dining room. They're willing to do a little bit of work, but if it's up to 800, no.
So,
Oh, yeah, so if it's 800,
Lori-
obviously they want it done, but they're willing to pay less and do some work if they have to.
Yeah.
Lori, if there's any flexibility in price, I'm renovating a ranch in Denville. That sounds perfect, but everything will be completely, brand new. But the price point just is going to be a little bit higher. So if you want to call me later, I
Okay.
can talk you through what's going on over there.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You got it.
Yep, that's the beauty of bringing it up here so that you have the opportunity to hear from other agents. So Carol, our queen, won this today, picked this today. Now I really wish that Dennis was on here. She got the joker. We got to be in it to win it, people.
Yeah, $350.
Yeah. She states she won $350. That has not been confirmed by the auditors. I want you to know. Anyway, guys, have a great one. Oh, she's donating it to the Sunshine Club. It was $35. She had an extra zero. So guys, thank you. Send your dollars in, send your food pantry food in. Send your bodies in so we can see you.